Van Meter's the man to blame. He made it a first alert weather day.
No, first off, I didn't. I think Andrew did. So.
And he's on vacation.
And he is on vacation right now.
Not here to defend himself.
Exactly. That's
on your watch.
That's what we do here. Anyways, we do have strong storms moving into the area. Here's a current look at what our atmosphere is doing right now. Go ahead and take a look down south at the dew point in Winamac and also in Rochester. Starting to hit that 60-degree mark. And this time of year, that's pretty much all the moisture we need in the atmosphere is right around a dew point of 60. And a lot of areas starting to get close to it. But this is all thanks to a warm front that is starting to make its way up through Michiana. So much so that the National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch for most of our viewing area that'll be going all the way up until 11 o'clock tonight. And by then, that front should be out of here and more dry and stable air will be moving into Michiana, pretty much ruling any sort of severe weather out of the area. Here's a current look at our radar just off to our south and to our west. We are seeing some pretty strong storms starting to fire off of this cold front that's moving through. Again, the warm front is still here in Michiana, pushing up a lot of warm air, almost priming the atmosphere out in front of the cold front that'll be coming through and actually acting as a bit of a wedge, forcing a lot of that warm and moist air up into the atmosphere and using it a lot as fuel. But as we can see, these storms over here fairly strong. A couple severe thunderstorm warnings. That's going to be in yellow, and those purple boxes just to the north there of Champaign. That's actually going to be a tornado warning. Now, I'd like to point out, again, here in Michiana, not going to be dealing with any sort of active warnings. Again, we do have a watch, and a watch means that conditions are going to be, are there at least, for a tornado to form. So just kind of keep that in mind. A very, very important difference between the two. Here's a look at future track, and it's a little ahead of schedule, especially since we just looked at our current radar. But I'm thinking right around 6 o'clock, that's when we're going to start seeing some light showers and storms forming out there in western portions of LaPorte County. That being said, it's got the right idea. The line will be moving through within an hour or two, and by right around 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock tonight, we should be all clear. And that's when that more stable air mass will be moving into Michiana and pretty much turning off our weather for the night. That being said, still going to be rather warm in the evening and overnight hours. And for tomorrow, still going to be warming up, actually hitting a high temperature right around 60 degrees. And a pretty rainy forecast is actually going to be ahead of us. Take a look at this. Not really checking out any sort of rain chances for tomorrow, which is nice. That being said, Friday and Saturday, that's when we're really going to start to increase our storm chances and increase our rain chances. The good news there, really not going to be talking about any sort of severe weather both of those days, and just some lingering showers for your Sunday before we actually dry out on Monday. But because of the systems moving through the area, that'll actually really cool down our temperatures, and it's looking like another cold start to the week next week. I'll have more details in our 10-day forecast coming up in a little bit.